always chances of accident. So don't take easy shortcuts in process control. This is very important. Whatever process control is being given, you have to follow it stringently. In theory, there is no space for shortcuts. It can lead to the rejection and quality. We will be covering following topics: core box and core inspection, sand control and sand mixing, core making of core box, blow bake, shell core, printing, storage identification, bench life, core inspection, FIFO and core shop cost. Next. Core shop. Core box inspection is very important in core shop. Unfortunately, no one is giving attention to this in core shop. देखते हैं क्या जाके कोर बॉक्स का इंस्पेक्शन होता है कोर बॉक्स कोर मशीन के ऊपर लगाने से पहले कोर बॉक्स होता है कोई तो बैठता है वो बोलता है ये पैटर्न मुझे कल लगाना है इसके कोर चाहिए तो कोई बंदा जाता है कहीं से कोर बॉक्स उठा के लेता है मशीन पे चढ़ाता है कोर निकालता है बस पीस नहीं कोर बॉक्स का इंस्पेक्शन भी नहीं होता है What required in core box inspection इसके ऊपर एक सेपरेट वीडियो भी है आप अगर वीडियो यूट्यूब पे जाओगे तो देखने को मिलेगा यहाँ पर हम शॉर्ट में डिस्कस करेंगे फ्रॉम नंबर 1 इज डॉवेल देयर आर डॉवेल इन core box मेल एंड फीमेल डॉवेल इफ इट इज worn out कभी कभी वो डॉवेल निकल भी जाती है पता नहीं होता है और वैसे ही core box चलता रहता है तो व्हाट हैपन कोर निकला जाएगा शिफ्ट आएगा एंड इट इज नॉट अंडरस्टूड बाय core shop कास्टिंग में मोल्ड में जाएगी मोल्ड में जाने के बाद क्या होगा क्रश होगा सैंड क्रश होगा सैंड क्रश होने के बाद कास्टिंग रिजेक्ट होगा फिर भी हमें समझ नहीं आता है फिर भी हम सोचते हैं कि शायद वो आदमी ने ठीक से मोल्डिंग क्लोजिंग नहीं किया होगा ये नहीं किया होगा हम उसके ऊपर जाते हैं तो रूट कॉज इज वाकई टॉवेल निकल गई है टॉवेल वॉर्न आउट हुए हैं सो वी हैव टू चेक टॉवेल्स ऑन रेगुलरली पीरियडिकली और उसे रिप्लेस करना चाहिए कुछ दिनों के बाद वॉर्न आउट होगी तो उसका डायमीटर कम होगा तो देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ कोर बॉक्स मूविंग सो वी हैव टू लुक इनटू दैट टॉवेल पिन एंड वेंट क्लीनिंग इज आल्सो नॉट डन वो कोर शॉप वाला करता है लेकिन जो पैटर्न्स का बंदा है उसकी जिम्मेदारी है कि वो जब कोर बॉक्स इशू करेगा प्रोडक्शन के लिए ये सारी चीज़ें उसमें देखनी चाहिए जैसे हम पैटर्न इंस्पेक्शन करते हैं the way we do the pattern inspection. Similarly, core box inspection was be done and it should be recorded on paper. Similarly, tool life of core box should be monitored just like pattern tool life. But unfortunately, we are not following. Sand weighing. When we are going for the making a batch, we have to weigh the sand. Then the same process what we have seen in our green sand molding mixer cleaning mixer blade gap bottom gap all the things has to be monitored in workshop also same procedure additives weighing same A part B part we have weigh and then add so that the strength what is required for the core the scratch hardness which we require can be received or can be gated. Then baseline of
weighing or looking at the volume.
Weighing. Without weighing they cannot do because 100 kg and they have to add 1% of A part and 1% of B part. So 100 kg means 1 kg, 1 kg. So they have to weigh and
bucket में पेटेशन
now weigh you take additive that in jars.
Yes, sir.
Initially these jars are like this. Afterwards, jars are like this. After 2 days, and you are continuing with this because that resin get stick with the jar. Nobody try to remove it. They use it like this only, and the percentage is. So they want me to do instead of 1, they put 2 now. Shortcut. Correct. It is happening, no?
No.
That has to be covered. Next one is bench life of prepared sand. When you are in core box, bench life of prepared sand is also important. When you prepare the sand, you have to use it within 1 hour or 2 hours, whatever the recommendation by that particular supplier of for buying our resin supplier. Normally 1 hour or 2 hours is good. Above that, it will become
30 minutes.
30 minutes is most preferable. Somebody use 1 hour, somebody is using 2 hours by keeping in a bag. But normally it is 30 minutes to 1 hour. But you have to maintain that, and you have to, before that you have to use that. It depends on core weight also. It doesn't, you cannot say 30 minutes or 1 hour. If your core is 500 grams, you may require 2 hours. Your core weight is 10 kg. You may finish in 10 minutes also. So it depends on the core weight also. So you have to monitor that, and after certain light, you have to throw that sand out. Next one is core making scratch hardness. After core making, you have to check scratch hardness. It should be 70, 75. Correct? About 70, 75. About 65 you can say. 65 to 75. Below 65 it is not recommended. In paint viscosity, you are doing the paint, you have to check paint viscosity and all that, what is required, paint stir. So before you take the paint to the paint tin, first you have to stir it, because the solvent is on top and the solid is in the bottom. If you take like this only solvent will come, solid will not be there, and the proper painting will not happen. So before that you have to do proper stirring of paint. After that you have to adjust the viscosity of the paint by adding thinner, and after adding the thinner you have to do the paint. During painting also, after 10 minutes or 15 minutes time, again you have to stir it, again you have to verify the viscosity, and if required you have to add some thinner or some paint to adjust the viscosity. So viscosity is very important, stirring of the paint is very important. Painting and ignite of alcohol-based paint. If you are using alcohol-based paint, you have to ignite. If you are water-based paint, you have to keep in the cold. That has to be taken. Over temperature and soaking time has to be maintained for water-based paint. Storage of coal.
Soaking time, how do you do? How much time do you do?
Soaking time normally we keep 2 hours, 140 degree 2 hours. 2 hours, 140 degree 2 hours. But very few people are using water-based paint. Very few people. That would also very few companies are using, because it requires oven and a whole infrastructure is required. So normally people are using alcohol-based paint, because it is easy to paint, easy to ignite, and easy to use. Planning part is less in that. In oven-based you have to do a lot of plan. When code is required, when is it made, then how it is painted, the cycle time, all this has to be maintained. So storage of code with FIFO, first in, first out. So whatever we have made first has to be used first, then next. Normally what happens? Keep core as it is, and you earlier core here, new core here, and you take this core out. Because it is easier to take, so you take new core earlier, old core remains behind. It doesn't have to done, you have to take first stitch and first out. We already talked about it, core wash inspection, towels is important, vents are important, core finish is important. Like we discussed in the mold, the best mold means best casting. Similarly, the core wash finish is good means your core will be good. Core wash finish is bad means your core will be, surface finish of the core will be bad. And why we put core normally? Because it is a critical area. It is a difficult area to draw. So if the finish is not good, then painting work increases in that area. So it is very important to have good finish in core. Use of stripping agent or releasing agent. Stripping agent or releasing agent to draw the core. Core wash light. We have talked about light. Core wash light. Then keep ready core box for production. Inspection के बाद you have to keep ready for core box. Once plan comes, immediately they can take it for the production. So you have to keep ready the core boxes after all this inspection. Next. is one of the critical core. This is a Brady score. You can see the number of grains and all these things. So like this, you have to maintain your core box. Next, core sand and sand mixing. Sand properties. Correct. Sand properties mean the clay, mainly clay content, and AFS. Sand distribution. All three are important. The clay content must be minimum. It should be less than 1%. It should be less than actually 0.5%. I put up here 1%, but it should be less than 0.5 is better. Core box AFS 55 to 65. Again, it depends on your requirement. But normally people use 55 to 65, which is better. For Novec, it is 50 to 60. Use dry sand. This is very important. We cannot use wet sand for core making. Wet sand means your resin will not activate. The reaction will not take place. So you should the consumption will get increased. So it is very important to use dry sand.
This sand
Not be wet.
what moisture content is
Zero moisture. Should be totally dry. That is why it is taken separately and fresh sand is taken separately. I will want. Normally it comes in a very bag.
Have you ever checked the moisture content for this? Moisture is there in the air, no. You can always mix, no.
No, it will not mix. Maybe in ready condition, if you keep the sand outside, then it may absorb some moisture.
It's in the building, but still it is open air. It's not.
Not more than 0.1, 0.2. It's okay with 0.1, 0.2, but it should not have a 1% or like that. Little bit is okay, but 0.1, 0.2. But it should be, we should aim for 0. It should be totally dry. Next. Shell sand AFS 60 to 70. Even somebody use 70 to 80 or so. Resin content should be 2.5 to 4.5% based on the required scale. This resin, carbon phenolide resin percentage 2.5 to 4.5. The resin increases means your strength increases. The critical is the core. You will have more strength is required, but more strength means more resin means more gas. So normally people are using 2.5, but there is an issue with the core making or lifting of core or drawing of core. In that case, the strength is required. People go for higher resin, but with that there is a chances of more gas evaluation. Gas evaluation is more, the chances of hole are more. So normally people are trying to control the resin percentage up to 2.5 to 3%. These are the work instruction using Marathi. The same thing with we are seeing. Get the sand first, then start the mixer. Once 1 minute you have to dry mix, then you have to add A part, then again you have to mix it for 3 minutes, then you have to add B part, then again mix it for another 2.5 minutes, and after that there will be an alarm that the cycle is completed, and then discharge of sand. This is the work instruction. Similarly to the alarm system which we have made at our company for sand mixer. Next. Core storage in the rack, proper racks. Core storage, first out with the dates and core name. Like this, you can store the core. Core building process, alcohol based paint. There is a paint inside the bean. It is being properly stirred. Then resin is added. Thinner is added for maintain the viscosity. And then core are deep. And then it is being painted. Core gauges. Sometimes we require some core gauges for the assembly and all this. This kind of core gauges can be. This is a core shop performance report where number of core, weight, quantity produced, number of rejection. Like casting here also you have to monitor rejections. You have to find out the reasons why the core are rejected. You have to work on that. Then dowel pin, whether what dowel pin was okay or not, parting line was correct or not, welds are being cleaned or not. What is the stripping time, what is the stack hardness, what is the paint viscosity, what is the consumption of sand, A part, B part, amine, alcohol-based paint, and thinner. And based on that, what is the waste sand, the sand which has been not used, is thrown out, what is the percentage of this sand. All this has to be verified and checked. This kind of report will help you to improve your performance, monitor the performance and improve the performance of portion. Similarly, shell code are the same. Here the changes are the material is resin coated sand and LPG. There one change is LPG initial weight and final weight. So that
LPG is for heating.
LPG for cold baking. It is a shell code. Parameters are same. Next, the weight code similar. Sand, A part, B part, alcohol, thinner, this sand. Almost same format as code box. Make core hollow where you are possible to reduce core weight. You are seeing here the core is being made hollow by using mandrel so that your core weight will be reduced. After that, you can use either a plain core on that, or you can use green sand to fill up the core. But your core cost get it will be reduced. And secondly, you can how easy way to take the core at the production. Next. For transport to plastic tray, you can use plastic tray for transportation from core shop to production area. So this is about the costing. A part, this is costing for cold box. This is the very old costing, so maybe rates get changed. But this is how cold box A part percentage, B part percentage, C part percentage. C part is very important. Amine consumption should be less than 0.4%. Maximum 0.5%. You have to avoid leakages of amine. For that, core box matching is important. Normally what happens, because of handling of core box, it gets damaged, it gets worn, and amine gets through that warpage or that damaged area. So you have to control that particular thing. Then silica sand use, then alcohol use, thinner use, then labor use, the power you are putting as an average, you are putting power. Other materials, that is the hammer, hand blows, rubber sheet used, then mask, all then hammer, all these things you consider it as a other material that also cost. So overall cost is this. This is the production code 33 ton 950. This is the cost 4,74,176. So it is 14 rupees per kg. This is for one of the forming. So painting cost is different in monitor 1.56 per kg, and for cost is differently monitored is 3 rupees 7%. This is one of the data in very audited forming. If it is 0.9%, then it will go down. So it depends on your consumption, so your core weight also. Many factors. Similarly, to make A part, B part, silica sand, alcoholic, same thing is there. Here it is 12.50 paisa per kg. Here painting cost is 1.55 paisa. Manpower cost is either little higher because it is a manual process. Productivity is lesser. So it is the
This cost 14 rupees plus this 5
No.
rupees.
This includes this cost. It has been separately monitored for our understanding. Because sometimes what happens, we take from outside, they are not giving us painting. Sometimes they ask for labor cost. They say, you provide us material, we will do it on labor cost. So for that purpose, we have monitored this cost separately. Similarly, shell code, the core production is there. What is LPG use, labor use, other material use,